So there's something called a drama triangle, and it is a manipulative tactic that narcissists use to keep you on your toes. And this is absolutely something you must learn about. There is a drama triangle where people play the victim, the persecutor, and the rescuer. And as you know very well, I'm sure, narcissists will mess with your head. They like to have all of the attention on them, which is why they will cut victims off. They will isolate victims from their family and their friends, and often they will flip from being a victim to being abusive and then being the hero. And this keeps every single person, not just the relationship partner, on their toes because it is so erratic and it is absolutely confusing, and it's called a drama triangle. So one of the narcissist's favorite games is creating havoc for other people. They get a kick out of seeing others struggle while they sit back and they revel in the destruction that they have created, and they feel superior. They want to control and manipulate other people to get this sense of supremacy, whether it's at work, in a romantic relationship, or within a family. Narcissists, they simultaneously loathe others, but they crave their attention at the same time. And how much attention they want depends on what type of narcissist they are. They could be an exhibitionist type of narcissist. They could be closet. They could be toxic. But generally, the spotlight is on them, and they always feel like they are winning. And that attention, it does not have to be positive. And one tactic that they use to keep their victims on their toes, they do this by lying about the past and manipulating someone's present so that they feel like they're going crazy. This is called gaslighting, and they also switch from being this calm, cool, and placid person to being fierce and terrifying in an instant, a bit like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And in psychology, there is something called a drama triangle, and it was developed by Stephen Cartman in the 60s, and it describes how people can play those three roles: the victim, the persecutor, and the rescuer. The narcissist may flip between these roles quickly and suddenly, meaning that their victim never, ever knows what to expect, and you are always walking on eggshells. You never, ever know how to respond. So let's say that they are playing the victim at the time and you're responding with empathy. They will flip to the persecutor. So you know that there's no way you can win, even if you're not playing to win or you're not even playing at all. And 1 minute, everything could be fine. The next minute, you might be on the receiving end of a fierce narcissistic rage, but rather than trusting their gut that they did nothing wrong, that we did nothing wrong as victims, we try to explain away the narcissist behavior by blaming ourselves. And this is often the result of the beginning of the relationship, the love bombing. And it's a manipulative tactic that abusers use to suck in their targets, and they shower us with affection and compliments and gifts, and then they take it all away. We are left wondering what we did wrong, and we're focusing on that blame constantly internally. And the problem is that nobody is 100% bad, and the narcissist is really good at pretending to be good. They're great at it. And you must be aware of the drama triangle, where they flip between being that savior, I'm going to save you, and then the persecutor, you are so stupid, you are so worthless, nobody's ever going to love you, and then the victim, how could you abandon me? I need you to support me, and without you, I am dead. It is a toxic mixture of guilt tripping, verbal abuse, intermittent reinforcement, and the human brain will focus on the good and try to blink out all of the bad. And this means that the victim will often explain away a lot of the shouting and the violence and betrayal because of the times when the narcissist was nice to them. But this is a mindset that you must break away from. And you have to understand, they're going to tug at your heartstrings. And these are all manipulations. And also be aware that the good times you had with them that made you convinced that they were your soulmate were all entirely a lie. My name is Sara Ann Brown, and this is Narcissistic Abuse 101.